Hello, I welcome you to my channel, and today we want to be looking at reasons why BBnaija housemates might not contact or spread diseases. I've seen so many questions, people ask so many questions on forum, on my website, asking, can these people spread disease? Can they get pregnant? Can they do this? Can they do that? So I think all these things are put together, and I decided to make a post on it so that at least it's going to be clear for everybody. And few days ago, BBnaija rolled out the new show, which is one of the biggest in the world, in Africa. They said BBnaija lockdown, and we have seen all the contestants, 20 contestants, 10 guys and 10 ladies. Or probably many of them are, it depends on the character, and that show is not a show that many of them will just like hide their characters. It's a show of life, it's a show of money, it's a show of showbiz. So, but in the house, they're going to spread, in their house, they're going to do things together, shower together, romance each other, kiss each other, eat together, and have sex with each other and all those things. But still, they still maintain the medical standard is today, and so that's why I want to look at some of the reasons why these housemates might not spread or cannot contact diseases, and even some of them might not get pregnant, based on some reasons. And now let's look at the first one. Initially, all of them have been quarantined, at least when they were selected. When the 20 candidates were selected, they were quarantined, they were put in a center, and all their medical records have been checked. They've been quarantined and look at probably have possible diseases or one or two things. So all of them have been checked, quarantined, and others. So that's that. Then the next one is that they have been checked the medical history. They've checked the medical history for hepatitis, for probably any hereditary, for epilepsy, for others. So many of them have good medical records. So they don't just pick people. Big Brother don't just pick people, but they have been checked in terms of record, in terms of history, in terms of present health condition, and that's that. And they've been tested for different types of diseases, HIV, cholera, and everything. And yes, and all of them have also been vaccinated. In the sense that probably they have vaccines, malaria vaccines, and different types of vaccines. So it's with them too. With that, since they are vaccinated, and then they cannot spread disease in the house. So I think I want that one to be clear. And if you look at disease is spread where we have dirty environment, but the environment is very clean, neat. The housekeep is super because it's being managed by a company, and so under such condition, the such cannot spread disease. And at times when they are sleeping at night, you see some background workers cleaning up the garden, fumigating the gardens, cleaning up the toilets and all those things. So they ensure that all these BBnaija households are kept in a very neat condition. Like the previous one, Tasha and all those things, they almost woke up to find some of the workers in their bedroom cleaning. So it's the health condition is very high, and so the house has been fumigated, they have been cleared, and that's why it will be just for 3 months, for 2 months, for 1 month. It will be as if the grass is there, they don't grow. If we have things don't get spoiled, but we have engineers, we have experts that are on the background checking all these things, especially at night, making sure that all the housemates are in a very healthy environment, and that's so. And then look at the psychological aspect. The house is colorful, green grass, colored house, so that you won't get bored. The color are just there to make you feel cool and all those things. So I don't think there's any other psychological. And the next one is the one time I've been tested for various diseases. Like I said earlier, they've been tested for HIV, they've been tested for STDs, for COVID-19, for cholera, for any either transmittable or non-transmittable disease, contagious or non-contagious, hereditary or non-hereditary. They have been tested, and that's why they are there. So they can't just contact or spread any disease in the house, and I think that one is clear. And even all the ladies have been cleared for pregnancy tests before entering the house, and so I don't think anybody can come in inside that place with a pregnancy, no matter how, even 2 weeks or 3 weeks of pregnancy. No, they've been tested, and the medical checkup is superb. Then for those housemates having sex, I think it's a personal thing. Anybody can do that. You don't need to castigate them. That's the way of that's who they are. And sometimes some other people are like, let me use this as a strategy so that people can, because they know what youth like, they know what the youth want. So they want erotic scene, they want sex, that's why many times the shower hour, which has been cancelled for a while, is one of the most viewed seen on Big Brother. People want to watch nakedness and all, so I think that's what the show is all about. So for somebody having sex with the other, I think everybody does that. Anybody can do that. So we should always consider it and that. So I think the ladies cannot get pregnant, and when they get pregnant, I don't think so, because many of them they have been checked before coming in for birth control, for everything, and I think that is that. So I think it's clear now that many of these housemates cannot spread these diseases. I try to put this up because I think the last BBnaija, a guy questioned the lady that she has given her STD and all those things, which is not true. Nobody can go into the house with STD, sexual transmitted disease, and which are that they've been tested for all these things. So it's so rare to see an housemate coming into the house with a sexual transmitted disease, because he knows they do things together, they take it together, and they can actually have sex, so which is not real. So I think I've been able to clear it out on the reasons why people housemates might not contact or spread diseases. Thank you. And it also applies to pregnancy too. Many of them, they just have sex, and I don't think they will also based on the records, based on what has been, based on the checks and all those things. So thanks.